Mm-mm-mm. Hello, hello. How is everyone? For some reason, it feels like I haven't been streaming for a bit, which is not true. I did stream on Sunday, but I think it's because Sunday I was so busy playing with nothing that it feels like I didn't really chat with you guys. But how are you guys doing? How's your Thursday going? Hello, Nai. Hello, Palm. But yeah, it just feels like a long time. Um, it feels forever too. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. Because I'm like, why does it feel like I haven't been streaming for like a whole week? And that's not true. But it's like, I don't know. Um, it could be also, in all honesty, the last month has been super crazy, I guess. So, yeah. You skipped like, yeah, maybe that's why. It's also because I skipped last Thursday. Yeah, maybe that's why it literally feels forever since we did a Thursday stream. But yeah, no, I feel like, yeah, the past month and a bit has been a little bit crazy on like behind the scenes. So it's kind of, you know, that and like everything. And it's getting warmer too now. So I think it's just all of this is just kind of wearing me down a little bit. But, you know, are you guys excited for tomorrow? I'm excited for tomorrow. Yeah. So look forward to it. It's gonna be at 8 o'clock, I think. I should know this because I put it on my schedule. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be an interesting stream. Getting that tan, huh? Yeah, the thing is, it's like it's been really hot, but it's also been like very like stormy too. Cause it's like hot one day, the next day it's like storming. That's 30-degree weather, yeah. So I think this weekend it's gonna be like really bad thunderstorms. So I'm hoping that it shouldn't be too bad and I can stream on Saturday for membership. I can't do a Sunday stream because I have family things to do, sadly. So I wanted to play more Xenoblade, but we gotta push that till next week, I think. Hopefully the schedule will go back to normal, but who knows. But yeah, membership stream on Saturday. I think we have decided on, what is it, crocheting? I think crocheting is winning, yeah, by 50%. So yeah, pretty obvious what's happening tomorrow, but congratulations though. Is it? I don't know. It's fun reading comments about it. Finally, Saturday stream. Yeah, we're gonna have a Saturday stream this week. The other week I'm still not sure because my work still hasn't given me like the new schedule, I guess. So I'm gonna keep on doing what I can. Yeah, I'll keep on doing Sunday stream until I can't do it anymore. And then our schedule might have to change to like, I'm hoping that we can keep Thursday stream as Thursday stream, but we might have to change it to like Friday or Monday depending on my schedule when that happens. Well, comments, don't worry about. There's some funny comments that were put in like Discord and in the comments and stuff. So yeah, happy graduation tomorrow. How did you know, Nai? Why you gotta spoil it? You had to wait for tomorrow to hear it. Still unemployed, No, don't, knock on wood, don't say that. They just haven't told me if I have to switch departments or not. So I'm gonna keep my hopes up that it's gonna be the same. Sorry, give me a second. Sorry. My niece wanted to tell me some things. Hi, Nistra. Yeah, it was Nistra. She had some super secret thing to tell me, which wasn't really that secret. Basically, she's like, oh yeah, I found the toy that I was looking for the past couple of days. I'm like, oh, where was it? And she's like, it was under my bed. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, Nistra is a funny little girl. But yeah, because hopefully I'll know by like the middle of next month, so I can tell you like for sure if the schedule is changing. But who knows? My work has been kind of hectic in itself with everything going on with it. Bunny, hello, how are you? You're so cute, girl, and no nose and feet. Shh, you don't need feet, okay? If you have feet, then it, like, you know, promotes weirdos to come in. But how are you? And noses, I have a nose. You just need to look harder. But yeah. Anything other exciting things happening? Not really. I do have to try to go after work tomorrow to pick up some stuff for membership stream. Hopefully they'll have what I need. If not, then we'll make do with whatever I have at home. But yeah, I don't know how well crocheting is gonna go since I have to wear gloves, and that might hinder my skills. Do I have skills at it? Probably not. I just like lying to myself, think that I have skill. What comments are you? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Sorry, my phone's about to die and I'm still outside, so I'm gonna finish my morning run. Yeah. No, thank you for dropping by to say hi. Enjoy your run. Oh, morning runs? I don't know how you get the willpower to do that in the morning, Bunny. But enjoy your run. But yeah. I've been seeing a lot of things talking about the Switch too. And every time I see new information about it, I'm like so tempted to get one. But then I'm like, does my wallet want me to get it? No, not really. Wait, it's been 2 hours since I left home. You've been running for 2 hours? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now, Bunny? That's a intense run. I can probably not even run for 30 minutes, and you're telling me you're running for 2 hours? Who are you running from? Did you watch the DK? No, I didn't, but I saw like news articles about it. There's like young Pauline in it. She looks kind of cute. I don't know. Donkey Kong kind of looks kind of weird in it. I don't know if I like the art style that they have for him. He looks a little bit like Sincere, if that makes sense. He just looks, yeah, he just looks kind of stupid looking. I don't know how else to, you know, say it. But yeah. Because you eat hella processed food is because you can't run. No, it's because I don't like sweating is what it is. That's mean, but okay, you do have to admit that he does kind of look weird, right? I can't be the only one that thinks he looks kind of like stupid looking. I'm sorry for any like Donkey Kong fans out there, but yeah. I think it might be just his smile. I think his smile makes him look kind of weird. I prefer his new design. Really? That's interesting. Yeah. Well, maybe I guess his new design kind of makes him look more like an ape, a gorilla. than his old one. I don't know. I think it's his mouth. I think his mouth, or like, yeah, I think it's his mouth area that makes him look kind of funny looking. No, he's handsome. You can't appreciate his makeover. I guess I can't appreciate his glow up. You know, sometimes they say that you either have a really good glow up or you just look horrendous when puberty hits. So to each their own, I guess. But yeah, I'm still waiting for like Atelier kind of comparisons. They don't really have a lot. I can't really decide if it's worth it to buy the Switch 2 just so I can play Atelier better. You need new glasses? No, I can't be the only one. He just looks like a muscle head. But Pauline does look really cute though. I wonder how the storyline is gonna be, like the lore of it. Was Pauline always part of the Donkey Kong series? I don't know much about Donkey Kong, so maybe that's why. Actually looks more like his oldest. Oh, I guess you do have a point. When he was in when he was like the pixel form or whatever. When he was always just a bad guy for Mario. Since the DK design was made by Rare in the 90s for DK country. Astra is what? I'm sorry. What? Is she not part of it? Is she part of Mario? I don't know. Let's be honest, I don't know anything about like... Okay, I was gonna say certain Nintendo IPs, but I think it's all IPs that Nintendo has. Because I'm like, do I have knowledge of Pokemon? No, not really. Zelda is... No, yeah, no Zelda. Yeah. So I don't know anything. I guess I can just say that. Pauline was one of the OG Mario characters. Between her, Mario, and DK. Wait, what? Was she literally the girl in the... I don't know. You just never hear about her, in all honesty. But it was later to be a different girl, but then they kind of sort of changed it back. See, like, why would I know this? You know, you got Google on your phone, right? True, but then why would I use Google when I have you guys to tell me that, I don't know anything, and you guys are faster than Google, in all honesty. I don't think she had a name until later. That's why too. See, then it's not my problem. She was just woman number 1 before, so she doesn't really count. But nothing. Hello, how are you? Nothing. And eyes, hello, how are you? What's today's topic? Mouse, rat, the nature of humanity, order and chaos, logic and emotions. Who knows? I have no idea. We've been just kind of going with the flow, in all honesty. I don't really have much to talk about. There wasn't anything interesting that happened this week for me. Let me think. Yeah, nothing that I can really think of that was like super epic. Dang, make me do the of course, hello. I already use my brain a lot at work. Why do I want to use my brain now when I come home, okay? This is being smart. Make other people do the work for you when you can. I will be confidently more wrong than Google ever will. It's fine. But then, you know, if everybody says it's true, then it has to be, right? We have to be like the hive mind. If we think hard enough and believe hard enough, it is true. This is how the people in cults work and how people who think of like conspiracy theories work, okay? They just think hard enough and then it's like, yes, the Yeti exists. And I don't know, the lizard man exists because there's a whole bunch of people who think so. You know? Zula, hello, hello, how are you? I like that they're sticking with the singing stuff they gave her in Odyssey. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, that's an interesting combo. How like she sings to give Donkey Kong like different abilities. I remember reading that that's the thing. So, I wonder, do you think they'll ever make a... Since they made a Peach game, I don't know how well the Peach game did. Do you think they'll make one for Pauline? In all honesty, I think Pauline is cooler than Peach. When she's in her, like, adult form. Like, when in Odyssey, she looked really cool. Like, I would want her on my team more than Peach. I'm sorry. But Peach is, she's okay. Mostly lurking tonight. I'm leaving. Oh, but I'm letting my dinner set. Yeah, lurk away, lurk away. Nothing interesting yet. It's fun to listen. That, you know, that's not what I meant. No, you can talk about how you're gonna lose your job. Yeah, actually, the next week when I stream, it's gonna be me in a what is it, a cardboard box with a little dish. You know, can you spare me some change, sir? You know. We're talking about conspiracy theory. No, I'm just saying in general. You know, if you think hard enough, you believe hard enough, it apparently it exists. I feel like we can, yeah, if we talk about conspiracy theories anymore, we'll go down another rabbit hole. And I don't know if we want to go through that just like, what, 13 minutes into the stream. Or no, 20 minutes into the stream. Don't talk bad about Peach. Okay, out of all like the Nintendo IP girlies, Peach is not on the top of my list. Let's be honest. Thank you for using your membership redeem. My cousin is streaming. I need to scamper off and embarrass her in front of her friends again. Such as the sacred duty of older family member BRB. Alright, don't embarrass her too much though. You don't want to like give her anxiety. Alright, only a little bit. Also, lizard people are the reptilians, not to be confused with the greys or the elves. Oh. The saying was a surprise part in Odyssey for me. I'm interested now that they're going in on it more. And this one, yeah, like that's the thing. Like I'm curious about the game, but it's not. I'm not like super into Donkey Kong to be like, yes, I will buy the game kind of thing. Maybe I'll watch someone play it, but I most likely wouldn't buy it myself. Oh, I played the demo a while ago and it was okay-ish. Maybe it grows on you though. Maybe it's they just gave you the part where it was kind of boring. Not a bad replacement for Odyssey 2 either. I'll buy it when it goes on sale. But that's the thing. Well, I guess, yeah, if you get it from like retail shops, it'll probably go on sale. But definitely, it's never gonna go on sale on the Switch, on the what's it, eShop. My brain's not working. Crow, hello, hello. How are you? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Wait, I believe I'll win in the casino. See, that's all it takes is if you believe hard enough, you may win. Don't quote me on it, because if you do lose money, it's not because of this anime girl, okay? You can't be like, this anime girl says that if I keep on believing, I will win the jackpot at the casino. Don't quote me on it. Wrong again, Astra. Peaches. No, I don't think so. I think I like Rosalina. Rosalina has a cool design. Mario. Let me see what other female characters do they even have. Female characters. That are actual characters and not fake ones. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I think Pauline is probably the coolest design, and then it'll be Rosalina. I guess. Do I like Toadette more than Peach? Probably. Toadette is cute. Peach is okay. And then Daisy can be at the bottom. I'm not a big fan of Daisy. She looks like she's gonna backstab you. She has that look, you know? Rosalina is so amazing. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you like the girl that always is playing damsel in distress, okay? Always suddenly gets kidnapped by a giant dinosaur lizard guy and is trapped and needs a plumber to come and save her. Alright? I'm sorry that you like that kind of genre of female characters. Sorry, you like the emo well, at least she's an emo orphan and she has like a nice backstory. Alright? You just have a you just like the entitled girl, okay? She's born rich, okay? That is a question on who you like. GameStop occasionally does sale on Mario games. About Odyssey 4. Oh, actually that's not bad. Yeah, true. GameStop does usually have pretty good deals, even if you buy their like used games. They'll be dragging me out screaming Astra said I'll win. And then you'll be on the news. And then it's just like I don't know what's going on. I think I like Rosalina the most out of the princess design wise. Yeah, I think her design is really nice. What about Daisy Derpine? I'm sorry, Daisy. Yeah, Daisy has to be at the bottom. I'm sorry. Playing damsel in distress as if Peach orchestrates her own kidnapping with Bowser to get Mario to save her. Yeah, she's the she does it for, what's it? She's a attention-seeking kind of girl, you know? If he doesn't pay attention to me, I just have to, you know, orchestrate my own kidnapping so he'll come and save me and notice me, kind of thing. Mario also saves Rosalina. Yeah, but how many times has Rosalina been kidnapped compared to Peach, huh? I'm pretty sure Peach is like the runner-up, you know, or the, you know, first place in how many times you get kidnapped by some evil villain. I should need somebody to get the stars. Doing special. I just like a nice sweet girl who doesn't beat children. I don't know. In all honesty, if we don't count the Peach movie or the Mario movie and the newest Peach video game, if you look at her, she looks like a airhead, in all honesty. She gives the vibe, I'm sorry to say, of an airhead, and be like, why? What's wrong with this? And then hands like someone like $1,000 for like, I don't know, for like an ice cream. You know? Very naive kind of girl. I'm sorry. If that's the kind of girl you like, alright. You got a long road ahead of you. Is what it is. I'm kind of surprised they wouldn't do what was it? For Mario Kart. But is she like a real thing though? I thought she was just like a... Yeah, isn't she like a fan-made thing? I feel like Nintendo wouldn't want to push that kind of thing. But who knows? It's because our guards are toads and they're weak AF. Yeah, but then haven't you heard of, you know, you're strong in numbers? If all the toads kind of grouped together and started a mob, they can probably take on Bowser. You know? If what are they called? Maybe I shouldn't bring that up. That is a very sensitive topic. But I was saying, you know how sometimes when you have too many people in a crowd and you have like a crowd surge? Or there's another word for it. There's another word for crowd surge. They can like crush like a really heavy steel beam. I'm like, yeah, if like all the toads came together and made like a crowd surge, or yeah, like crowd crush, something like that. I don't remember what's it called, but there's another word for it. But if they all, you know, grouped together and did that, they can probably crush Bowser. You know? They're just not trying hard enough. We might need to sacrifice some toads in the process, but then that's it. Stampede? Oh, it might be a stampede. But then would a stampede be defined as when you're like all rushing though? I don't know. There's another word I can't think of at the moment. Maybe it'll come back to me. It might not. And just save him. I didn't want to use that word, okay? But yes, that is what she is. Personally, my favorite Nintendo girl is Bayonetta. Okay, Bayonetta is really cool. But then it's you can't fight her, okay? She's just like a girl boss all the way. She just looks at you and you're already GG done. Peach, her solo game helps her image a lot there. Yeah, it does, but then it's just like, why? Now you decide to, you know, throw out your cards. It's kind of like Zelda. It's like now you decide to throw out your cards, but Zelda was not as good. In Echo of Wisdom, she was still kind of useless. I'm sorry. I can't smack anyone with my staff. Why do I even have it? You know? That's all I have to say about it. Sheriff Pumpkin, hello, welcome. How are you? Yeah, she's a fan character. Didn't you see Mario movie? They couldn't defeat him. It's funny because I still haven't finished it. I watched halfway through Mario, the movie, and then never finished it. But I'm telling you, they just need to all gang up on him. Maybe they just didn't have enough of them. Do you know what a stampede is? It's specifically cowboy terminology. I know what a stampede is. I'm just assuming that it needs to be actually like, you know, like rushing into another individual. But when for like a crowd surge, it's just kind of like there's too many people and you move as one. So I'm like, is it part of that definition? Maybe, who knows? Peach ain't nothing like Zelda. Peach had her own game for like 2 decades now. Wait, what other game does she have? Did she actually do anything in it? What's Super Princess Peach? What is she doing that? Was she saving people again? No? Was she just looking pretty? Oh, she has a couple of them. Right? It's fine. Who needs? Who cares? Bunny, welcome back. How was your run? Lushan, hello, welcome. How are you? Oh, I'm doing well. I'm glad you're doing well, Sheriff Pumpkin. It's like 100,000 toads versus they need more. They need to triple that number, okay? They need to times that by maybe 10. Then maybe they can win. Stampede. Are we stampeding? Where sign me up? No, we were just talking about how if there was like a whole bunch of toads, they would probably be able to beat Bowser. If they cause like a crowd surge / stampede. That's literally a stampede, is it? I don't know. Fine, whatever. Oh, Super Princess Peach in the DS. She defeats enemies with her emotions. Hashtag woman. I know, right? The only thing that women have that you should be terrified about is emotions. Oh my goodness. Emotions, and then that time of the month you gotta stay far away from them. Oh my god, that's a hilarious thing. Wow. See? That's another point that I have to put in there, that she has a game where she's emotional. That means she's emotionally unstable. So you like the cray girl. I see how it is, Nai. You like the emotionally unstable female character. You know what that's also called? A yandere. Obviously count those games. Rhombus, hello, how are you? How are you doing? I'm so hungry I could eat a... Do you have any snacks on you? Do you need to run to the nearest convenience store to get some chips? Oh, I can't stay, so I'll leave some love here. Yeah, thank you for dropping by, Rhombus. Thank you for saying hi. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. So 1 million toads versus... Yeah. You gotta have the size comparisons, okay? Because it's like their size is like such a big difference. You gotta multiply that by a couple. To be fair, when was the last time a woman beat someone with facts and logics? I know, right? When was that? Who knows? Maybe everyone's just delusional. Or even if a woman did, the dude is just, you know, just doesn't want to accept it. The typical kind of mindset. If you don't win the bet, you just be stubborn and be like, no, I still won. That's how it works apparently in society. Huh. You just found that out. I watched you after all. Wow. I see how it is. You best watch your back when you go into a dark alley, Nai. Never know what might happen. Because, you know, women are very unstable with their emotions. What's wrong with that? Mentally ill women need love too. Um, if okay, well, as long as you know what you're getting into, then you do you, all right? I'm just saying that mentally ill anybody is how can I put this in a nice way? You better sleep with one eye open. You know? Because one wrong thing that you do might get a pillow in your face. You know, you might get smothered. But, you know, to each their own if that's your thing. Asha, stop trying to gaslight people into liking you. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like you are misunderstanding the situation right now. I am just ensuring that you guys are making right choices in life, alright? I'm making sure that you live a long and healthy life is what it is. Just a random horse. That's right. Eat the hot dog. I thought you'll say something else. I'll keep my eyes on you. Not gonna lie, 1 million toads could win. Yeah, I feel like at that point it'll be almost like how, you know how bumblebees, they get rid of what are they, wasps, or like invading bees that try to go into their hive. They basically, a whole bunch of them just try to like suffocate the individual. So I feel like 1 million toads, if they trample all over Bowser, they can probably suffocate him, right? You know, think about all the weight that is going on top of Bowser, and then just like there's no room to get oxygen. You know, that works out in the end. What, you're gonna walk up to me and cry? Oh, I don't know. You just best watch her back, you know? Because a lot of things can happen, you know? A knife in the back might be one thing. Other things might happen, you don't know. Wait, Astra, at least wait until after tomorrow. True. I gotta make sure that you guys are there for this special announcement for tomorrow. So watch your back after tomorrow, Nai. You're safe for another day. You should thank nothing for reminding me that it's very important that you stay for another day. You live for another day. Women are scary, true fact. Yeah, you know. Have you seen your own mother? Like, I don't want to, you know, piss off my mom. I feel like no matter how old I am, even when I'm like, I don't know, like 80, my mother will still be the one like scaring me when she's like literally super old. Another threat to hit someone with your car, huh? No. Cars were not involved in. I'm just saying that situations may happen. Dark alleyways is where, you know, crime happens. When a woman talks to me like I'm a prey freezing from a predator, just like a deer caught in the headlights. A pillow is the least of my worries. Reminder to stretch, drink water, and go pee. And call your mom. Yes, remember to call your mom. Call your parents if you're still in, like, I don't know. If you still talk to your parents. If you are estranged, then probably don't talk to them. Because there's probably a reason why. But yes, remember to call your parents. And siblings. I don't know how close you guys are to your siblings. But yeah. check up on them. Make sure that, you know, they're good. Some people like to live on the edge when they sleep. Yeah, you know, like some people, like some people really like sleeping on the floor when they live in a really humid, place. Like some places like in Asia and stuff. I don't know who does, but apparently some people do. And then it's like, do you know how many like creepy crawly things are out there? Like, do you want them crawling all over you? No. Oh, I'm living to 150. I want to be a wizard. Only 150, bunny? Not like for like, I don't know, a couple thousand years? Come on, you gotta think bigger than only 150. Bees don't suffocate wasps because they cause them to overheat. Yeah, never mind. That is true. I think it's like what? Their wings or whatever causes a lot of friction, and then it like yeah, it overheats the wasps. You are correct, Crow. Bees are super cool. Yeah, bees are really cool. Too bad the bee population is slowly declining from what I heard. I remember reading an article about it. They were saying native bees in, I think, North America are slowly going extinct. I think there's only like a handful of native population now, sadly. Toad's doing kamikaze for Peach. Go inside Bowser until he can't breathe. Whoa, that would not be a good you know, movie. Maybe that's why they don't do that. But you know, there's so many of them. They probably reproduce like nothing. It's fine. You know, they have a steady population. What's one or two of them going missing? Astra be like, hey, look both ways before you cross the road. Don't want to get in an accident. But it's true though. Some people actually, now that you say that, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, I was driving home, and then obviously when people, you would assume that people will cross the street looking both ways and not look at their phone. But there was probably, I don't know how old this kid was, probably like late teens. But yeah, they just walked across the street while looking at their phone the whole time. It's like, what if someone was speeding through? Like, they would have just like knocked you over, child. But yeah, kids these days. It makes me sound really old, but it's pretty bad now. Now that I actually pay attention to like people walking, like a lot of them are literally looking at their phone the whole time. And it's like, that's pretty dangerous. When she revs her car, what if they pressure reinforce bumper? How many times did Astra hit? No one! I have never hit anyone with my vehicle, okay? I am a safe driver. How dare you? How dare you say that I have caused bodily harm to people, which I have not. Wait, since Jesus isn't here, does that mean no? You know, I don't know why he disappeared. Maybe he's just focusing on schoolwork. You know, he is perfectly safe and healthy. Don't make it seem like I got rid of him. This is slander. How dare you? I sleep on the floor. The thing is, I do too in the summertime, but then where I live, there's not a lot of bugs. You know, it's not that humid, so there's less bugs in the house. And I'm more comfortable knowing that I can sleep on the floor without anything crawling on me. But like some places like Australia and I don't know, anywhere in Asia, you cannot sleep on the floor, man. There's too many things that can kill you. Random beautiful woman. Hey, pretty girl, hit me up. No, I wouldn't do that. How dare you? Astra, if I live for 1,000 years, I might become a demon lord or something. But isn't that even better? You know? You get to rule over everybody, depending on if you want world domination or not. Just because you're a demon lord doesn't mean that you have to be a demon and be evil. You could just be doing your own thing. Common misconception about bee population. Bumblebees are fine. It's a native species and solitary bee species are going extinct. Additionally, many bug species are declining. Yeah, isn't there the... They're not honeybees. I forgot what they're called. Are they called like wood bees? It's some type of like lumber bees or something. I forgot the name of them, but yeah, they are like a native species where like they're very like individual. I forgot what their name. Oh, carpenter bees. Yeah, that's the name of them. See, I was close enough. You know, some type of wood bee. You see, you know what I was saying. They make little holes in wood and they lay eggs in them. Aren't they also the ones where you can make little... The little, what are they called? Like, bee hotels? I don't know if it's that for that specific type of bee, but you can make like little bee hotels for like, individual bees to live in. That's a thing, apparently. It's gonna be a great story when Astra began while I was driving. Hey, no one was hurt. I was just saying. Yeah, I really thought she hit someone. No, I feel like if I actually did hit someone, I would not tell you guys. Okay. First rule of being on the internet: do not air out your crimes because someone can clip it and give it to the authorities. You know, this is why nuisance streamers are idiots, because they basically document their crimes, and this is why they get, you know, they get jail time because they're stupid. Because if you're gonna commit a crime, don't film it. Young lady, you can't drive a car properly with no feet. Don't you know I have like a stick, you know, that I just press down on. I'm very multi-talented. Alright, you don't need feet to drive. She's technically blind. I'm confident she hit someone. What do you mean? That bump that I hit wasn't a bump? Is that what you're trying to tell me now? More importantly than being blind, she's also a liar. For all we know, that innocent teen was texting his fiance that he was coming home and she crashed into him. No. It was not me, if anything. It was some other person. Can we make spider species decline too? Especially the big ones? Yeah, spiders, I think it's all their legs that creep me out. Like, I understand that spiders are very important because they eat other bugs, you know, and all that stuff. But so many legs, and they're so big and they're so fast. It's like, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, spiders are very beneficial to the ecosystem, so no. Can they just stay away from me? Like, is there a way to make like a invisible barrier where like bugs cannot get to me. Like mosquitoes, gone. Can't touch me, but you know, you do your own thing. You know, invisible barrier. Perfect. The only bee I know is a bee who took a human woman from a human man in a movie a few years ago. They called it NTRP. Yeah, no, the bee movie was questionable. I remember watching it once when it came out, and afterwards I'm like, this is weird, and never thought of it afterwards. But yeah, how does that even work? Questions. And I'm pretty sure bees don't live that long, and bees aren't even male though. Wait, was he a honeybee though? What type of bee was the bee in the bee movie? This is a very important question. You know? Wait, I gotta Google this. Are all bees female? No, wait, no, there are male bees, right? Yeah, actually, no, there should be male bees. But I think the honeybees, a lot of the ones that work in the hive are female. I think that's what I'm getting confused with. Okay, in honeybee colonies, there are 3 types of bees: the queen, the workers, and the drones. The queen and the worker bees are females, but the drones are males. Worker bees... So females are infertile and their primary role is to maintain the hive and care for the young. The queen bee is the only female. Okay, never mind. I guess there are. The poor male bees are they only get 1 drop, and they're the drones. What do the drones do? Do they just scout places? What do drone bees do? Fly out and find queen bees for mating, ensuring... Oh, so they don't even stay in the hive. They just go solo. Poor, poor, poor bees. The drone's sole function is to mate with the queen bee from another colony during their whatever flight. Oh, how long do they live? Limited lifespan. After mating, the drone reproductive organs are ripped out and he dies. Wow, that is very sad. Even if he doesn't mate, drones are often ejected from the hive before winter, as they are no longer needed and consume resources. Dang, honeybees are vicious, or bees in general are vicious, huh? Dang, that's a harsh life. I'm sorry, male bees. I'm so behind in chat. I'm like going down a rabbit hole about bees. Wait, doesn't that mean that the bee in the bee movie basically dies? Actually, no. If he has a house and he won't freeze in the winter time, maybe then he'll live longer. Okay, maybe he's okay. But yeah, that's a bit sad. How to crime 101 with Professor Astra. You know what? That would be a really good like stream idea, but I feel like it's also not a good idea to have, because yeah, if anyone actually goes through with it, it's like I don't want to be responsible for anything that happens. I need to study crime 101 with Astra if I want to live for 1,000 years. I like small spiders, but please decline the big and fast ones. Uh, oh, house. Oh. Oh yeah, no, centipedes are also really gross. I don't like those either. Live in Antarctic. There's no bugs. No bugs live there. True. But then you might contract like some like ancient like bacteria. Who knows? Antarctic instead of the polar bears. One of the few animals that actively view human as prey. The question is like, it was just a slip of mine, okay? Don't worry about it. Oh, I think he was a honeybee because they work for... When she say the drones exist solely to reproduce, once their job is done, they get kicked out. Just talking about the male bees that took human woman, yeah, in the bee movie. Like, how long do they live if they survive winter? Does someone have an answer for that? How long do drone bees live if they survive winter? That's a really specific question. Oh, Google has my answer. Okay, you guys want to listen to this? Drones that survive the winter in the honeybee colony typically live a bit longer than usual lifespan of 4 to 6 weeks, but not much longer. Some sources say a few might live up to 3 to 4 months if they are lucky or unlucky, depending on the perspective. However, they are usually kicked out of the hive by the worker bees before winter. That means the bee movie be dead. So was it boyfriend or husband or whoever? Oh, well, the human man, he just has to wait 3 to 4 months and then he can try again because that bee is dead. Oh, it's a husband? Okay, yeah, then good. Then he can try again, but at that point, do you really want to get back with someone who ditched you for a bee? What if another insect comes around and it's all over again? I'm sorry, but she has a type and it's obviously not humans at that point. It's funny how we just like tangent into the bee movie and questions about that. The Life of a Bug. It's like a sci-fi movie. Look at the mantis. Life of wait. No, like like the documentaries about like nature is also really interesting. Like bug ones are pretty cool, but I most likely won't watch it because bugs. But they are interesting. In all honesty, bugs have such like a crazy like, yeah, like nature. Yes, Astra, the human woman rips his reproductive organs out. You're right. Never mind. Normal centipede, house centipedes is around. No. Anything with more than several, like, I don't know, 4 legs is too much. Like dating a female human sounds dangerous. Suddenly Astra made the honeybee her spirit animal. He won't explain why. You know, I don't mind being the worker bee. You know, I don't want to be the queen bee. Queen bee is useless. But the worker bee seems really cool, alright? Because they feel like they're like, in a way, like the boss. If you don't count the queen. The queen, all the queen does is reproduce. That's all she's good for. I don't want to be that. I want to be like the worker bee. Got so much. It's like such a girl boss kind of thing. What would Astra be as an animal? That's the thing. What would I be though? I don't think I would survive though. Like if we're based on like my real life like physique. Since I don't exercise and my muscle mass isn't that great, I don't think I'll survive. I'll probably be like a herbivore, you know? I'll be like closer to the bottom of the food chain. You know what? Instead of an animal, can I be like a bacteria? You know, bacteria are crazy. Like I can start the next like, you know, biohazardous like apocalyptic thing. I would like that. Bacteria? Yeah, a bacteria virus. That seems cooler. Just gonna be in your yogurt. Yeah, you best not leave your yogurt out for too long. A skunk? I don't want to be a skunk. But they are cute. Skunks are cute. That's probably Bug. The hell out of him. Losing to a bee. I know, right? But at the same time, let's be honest. If you really wanted to get rid of him, like the bee, there's so many options. You know? You can get like pesticides, and if you don't want to get a pesticide, you can use, what is it, what is that one like rare, it's not even really a rare earth mineral. What is it? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to think of what it is. Ooh. I forgot what it is, but there's like this one type of I guess it's a type of mineral that if you put it around the soil of your plant, any bugs that walk over it gets like shredded, because the minerals is like really fine, and it's kind of like glass shards for bugs. So when bugs walk or like roll over it, it like shreds them up. I forgot what it's called. What is it called? Ditamic earth? I don't know. Something earth. Earth. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's this. Wait, how do I pronounce this? Pronunciation. Oh my god, can you just pronounce this for me? Diatomaceous? Oh, diatomaceous. That is what it is. Yeah! That's what it is. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Eyes. I just saw your message. But yes, that's what it is. Sadly, I can't get it here. Where I am in Canada. And I don't want to use it too often in case I accidentally dispose of it and it harms like bees and stuff. So yeah, but if you want, he could have used that on the bee and be like, oh, I don't know what happened, he just rolled in this white powder. I don't know. But yeah. Went down like another rabbit hole of things. Ba, 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 ba. Nothing would definitely be a mole. Why though? Strikes me as a woodpecker. I've been told I make a good... Oh, lemur actually. Lemurs maybe. I feel like lemurs are also very sociable too, aren't they? Oh, I can see that. I don't know. You seem more chill. Really, I thought there were some lemurs that were really chill though. Isn't there? I've been told I have a very monkey-ish personality. He wants to be a warehouse worker, not the boss. Okay, if we are in like a bee colony, I don't want to be the boss. Because that boss doesn't do anything. All they do is reproduce. I don't want to do that. That sounds horrible. I have a funny answer, but she'll hate me. What is it, Palm? What is this answer? Astra typecasting into being a panda. Red panda. They do really bad. While they survive largely because we think they're cute. That makes sense. It's like normal pandas, how they're protected by the Chinese government. And, you know, it's illegal to own a panda. I think I talked about this before. Like, yeah, there's like a black market in China that you can own like a baby panda. But if you get caught, I think the fine is like... I don't remember what the fine was, but it was like a really big fine and jail time. So, don't own a panda apparently. She'll be a hyena. She laughs like a hyena at times. Hey, hyenas are actually really interesting. Yeah, because like the female hyenas are actually way bigger than the males. And then, yeah, the female's called the shots apparently. And yeah, the males are the last ones to eat. So it's usually like the females who caught the prey first, they eat, and then it's like the cubs. And then it's the males at the end. Whatever scraps are left. I only remember this because I was watching a documentary about hyenas. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Are you trying to tell us something? Trying to write a whole movie. Aren't all pandas just people in suits now or something? No, it's the other one. It's the, what is it called? The Asian bear? Is that what they called? Or are they called like the oh. What were those bears called? The really ugly ones that are in Asia. Yeah, that people thought they were so ugly that they thought people were dressing up as them in the zoo to get more people to visit. Dude, what's the name of that bear? I don't remember. Do you guys remember what the name of that bear is called? What? Yeah, it was like on the news. Oh, the sun bear. Yeah, that's what it's called. I don't know why it's called a sun bear. It's not very elegant. It looks like it has yeah. He ain't cute. Yeah, no. He kind of derpy looking. Oh. I participated in their government program to borrow a panda for 10 years. Hey, if you can show the proof, where's your certificate? You know, I got a panda diplomacy. Yeah, hey, if you can, why not, right? I don't know how you're gonna feed the poor panda though, because they're like koalas. They can only eat one thing. You know? They might be a little bit smarter than koalas though. Because koalas are pretty stupid. Because their brain is kind of small. Female hyenas are also have a very unique trait to them. Strangely, it doesn't seem to actually benefit them and actually cause problem in many ways. Oh. Bear, hi, my name is Pablo, speaks in in a human voice basically. And then people are like, oh my god, you taught this bear how to speak the human language. He's like a parrot, but better. The bear's team here. It has a bright yellow spot on it and it looks like a sun's the rising sun. I don't know. Yeah, he looks kind of derpy. But derpy animals are cute though. But I think there's like a level of derpiness, you know? Like everything in life, there's a scale. You know? The sun bear goes too much to the derpy side that it's like kind of ugly looking. You know? There's like, if it's only a little bit derpy, then it's still kind of cute. But if it goes too far to that end, it's just like, ew. You're not cute anymore. Everything there's a scale, sadly. Oh, the sun bear are also extremely dangerous. They have claws that are designed to crack through rock-hard termite mounds. Ah. So they're kinda... No wonder their tongues are really long. This is one picture with its tongue sticking out. I'm like, ugh. Ew. Yeah, maybe that's why when it stands up on its hind legs, it looks really stupid looking too. Because it's like, its front paws are like so curled up. It's just like, I see. Oh, they also get preyed on by tigers, but are strong enough to fight back. And sometimes even win against them. I guess he can take care of himself, but he just looks really derpy. I adopted a sneezing panda. Not gonna lie, sometimes when like there's panda shorts that pops up in my like YouTube feed, I just go down a rabbit hole. Because like the pandas are so cute but also so stupid. You know? They're like sitting on a chair and all of a sudden they just flip over. Or they're like sitting down and they're like leaning back and they just roll off. I'm like, dang. I guess. The reason it looks derpy is because its skin has evolved to help it survive. Survive and fight tigers. Loose skin lets it retain mobility while grabbing by claws, while also reducing body damage and blood loss. Yeah, I think that's why, because it looks really... It's also kind of skinny too. So when it has like all of like the loose skin, it just looks kind of weird. He just looks like he just lost a lot of weight and he just needs to get like surgery for like, what is it called, like skin tucking or whatever it is. that people do when they like lose a lot of weight and they have a lot of excess skin. You know? It just looks like that. No, it was a guy in a costume, remember? Ah, I knew it. They're trying to do like a reverse psychology on us. Is like, it's not really that. Think about it. Look at him. Good thing the panda isn't on the endangered list anymore for now. Yeah, but I think it's also because a lot of the panda population isn't a lot of it in the, I don't know what it's called in China. It's not really a zoo, but I guess like it's like a panda sanctuary, I guess. 'Cause I don't even know if they'll really survive in the wilderness anymore, you know? Oh, they're called panda reserves or sanctuaries. Ah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what they're called. I was gonna call it like a panda nursery because it feels like that. But yeah, in the same form as like how, where are they? Axolotls? Like in the wild, it's really hard to find one because they're slowly going extinct because of like pollution and stuff. But like the the captive market for them is really high. Yeah, over at the panda ranch or whatever. I don't know what it's called. It could be called that. What if they do like a direct translation from like Chinese to English? Sometimes direct translation is hilarious. So I don't know what it's called. So it could be that. Oh, the location is called Try Your Best. Oh, Chengdu? I don't know how to pronounce it in Mandarin. I don't even know how to pronounce it in Cantonese, in all honesty. Yeah, that's my best guess. It's probably super like English-fied, but it's fine. What was I talking about? Oh, axolotls. Yeah, I was also watching another documentary. I haven't been watching documentaries like lately, but I have watched a lot of documentaries in the past couple of years. They're usually nature documentaries or crime documentaries. But I remember, watching one about axolotls and how, the what is it called? Like the hobby market for them, like the pet market for them is like thriving. So there's actually more axolotls in captivity than in the wild, and it's actually helping with its numbers. And that's the only time you can find different colored axolotls, because in the wild apparently they're only black, is what I remember from it. I'm calling your mom. It's okay. My mom already knows that my Chinese is like slowly depleting. Sometimes when I'm talking to her, it's like 10% Chinese and like 90% English at that point. It's easy to pronounce. That's what you think. It's like I hardly have anyone pronouncing like Chinese like cities or provinces to me. So it could be whatever. Also, I apologize for my random animal trivia is no, it's actually good though. I'm learning a lot of new things. In all honesty, this is interesting stuff. I enjoy learning about like animal facts, because that's what I'm into. I won't stop though. So it's your fault for talking about animals so much. It's fine. I also enjoy it. Animals are interesting. Like animal facts and like just any, yeah, animal facts, insect facts are interesting. Anything like that. Salamanders better anyways. There are actually some really cute salamanders though. I do have to admit, some of them are actually really cute because they're tiny and they have like a really cute face. But will I ever own one? No. I don't think I would want to own any type of reptile of any sort. They seem like a lot of work because they need like specific heating lamps and food. Like I'm not gonna feed a salamander some like, I don't know, like what do salamanders even eat? Mealworms or whatever, grasshoppers and stuff. I'm not gonna go and buy live insects for them and then try to feed it to them. No, too much. Axolotls, a very intense demand for ecosystem. Yeah. I heard that they need really clean water and whatever for them to actually thrive. And as such, they are often abandoned. Oh, they're also abandoned as pets, as they are a lot more work than the buyer initially assumes. Yeah, I'm pretty don't they need like what is it, like filtered, like super filtered water, or like the what is it? Yeah, I don't remember. Like a very specific type of like filtered water. For them, or else they're gonna be finicky and like lose an arm or whatnots. No, you enjoy murder? I do enjoy it. That's all I watch, in all honesty. Half of the things I watch on like YouTube or like on like TV, it's either crime documentaries or like nature documentaries. You know, it's one or the other. That's all I watch. While my siblings are like, let's watch a rom-com. And I'm like, ew, I don't want to watch this. I'm gonna go watch, you know, this serial killer from like the 1800s or whatever. Her favorite animal facts are always the ones about how brutal they are. But then isn't that interesting though? Learning how like harsh Mother Nature is, you know, and how they evolved. Murder first, science second, animals third. You know me so well, Palm. That is actually really true though. Oh, salamanders are amphibians. Whatever. They're same but different. While the honeybee drones get their privates torn off and kicked out also. Astra probably. No, I was just like, oh, I didn't know that. Dang, okay. Jesus, hello, how are you? Chat. Good thing she doesn't want a pet reptile because she didn't even properly feed her digital servant. No, you guys had food. You guys haven't died of starvation. And look, chat. See, Jesus is alive. I didn't do anything to him. See? He's here. Oh, he's alive. Oh, they need extremely high quality water purity and usually certain kind of plants. Do they need reverse osmosis water? Is that what I think I heard? Because I was watching, because some YouTube shorts popped up for me. And, you know, there's always the, what are they like? Fish tank builder enthusiasts. And one of them, like, was building a new fish tank for his, axolotl. And he was talking about different types of water. I don't remember what kind of water it is. But he had to have, like, a certain, like, filter system built into his house for it. I'm like, dang, that's dedication. But I guess if you're getting like a couple million views on your short, I guess, you know, YouTube's paying for it. I thought she hit you with a car. Welcome back, you survived, Ash. Your favorite guy would be the mantis. Oh, how like the female one just like rips off the head of the male mantis. It's pretty vicious. But it's like the similar to like what? Like Black Widow spiders? Because they also do that too, don't they? I haven't gone to Canada yet. That was another innocent person that she hit with her car. I don't know what you're talking about. No one's harmed. Everybody's delusional. I think you guys need to, you know, seek medical help soon. After this stream, you should seek medical help. Though I could respawn. She hit me. Just like in Minecraft, you just respawn in the spawn point. I see how it is. Who knew life was like so easy? I wasn't in the cult, was I? If so, I'm definitely dead by now. No, you're fine. You know, no one... Okay, let's be honest. No one has died from starvation. You guys just died of old age, most of you guys. I don't even think any of you guys died from, like, disease. I took really good care of you guys. And this is what I get. You bite the hand that feeds you your like, weed soup. I see how it is. Oh, not weed soup. Your grass soup. Wow. How ungrateful you guys are. He escaped from you, Astra. That's why he's alive. Yeah, not yet, you meant. I was assumed dead. No, we were talking about earlier how I was talking about I was driving. Start the story off with I was driving and I was just talking about how the newer generation, they cross the street just looking at their phone the whole time without actually making sure that the cars stop is what it is. It was the best of times. It was the... If I get a job in Canada, I might risk it though. Don't worry. If you don't go to the west side of Canada, you're fine. If you go to the east side, I'll never touch you. You know? You'll never see me. It's fine. I think all spiders... Do all spiders do that? I thought it was only specifically like Black Widows and like the really poisonous ones. But I'm not sure. What we seek in... what we'll seek is the police action. You have no proof. I don't know what you're talking about. No one... Okay, let's be honest. How many cults actually get prosecuted by the government? Unless the cult has any serious things like, you know, mass murder or like some crazy like exploitation of the members, all the other ones are running perfectly fine. I can name like a handful of them that are still running to this day and, you know, are still thriving. You know? So, will the police actually help you? Who knows? My respawn animation takes 3 days, so you're just kind of floating in like the darkness for like a couple days before you just pop out again. Astra will beat me with a stick if she could. No, I would never do that. And let's be honest, me with my noodle arms will actually really hurt. Nah. She was speeding as weeds. Hey. You know what? weeds, it okay, the definition of a weed is depending on each individual, okay? It's like when we think of cannabis, right? I'm pretty sure cannabis grows on the side of the road in like some parts of Africa, and they call it a weed. But you know, people in North America is paying big dollars just to have it. So you might think it's a weed, but it might be like, you know, super expensive to other people on the other side of the world. Okay, you're just ungrateful. Okay, I feed you some premium like soup and you're like, no, I don't want it. I see how it is. Anime. Yeah, see, you fed me. No, it's because you wanted it though. The only time I feed any of you guys poop is because you guys say that you want to try it. Okay, not my problem. It's a you problem. Play Cult of the Lamb and see what happened. Don't worry, you guys are still alive. Time doesn't go by when I'm not playing it. You guys are still thriving. You eat poop rabbit. Hey, there's a reason why rabbit and what are they? Rabbits and guinea pigs eat their poop. So there's a reason for it. The newer generation extra at it again. Okay, let's be honest. I feel like if you see like a 16-year-old, you would say the newer generation too. Okay. I feel like there is a disconnect no matter what. It was pretty gross. Oh, label it as a prank. Okay, then it's not it wasn't a me thing. Okay, someone wanted you to eat the poop, not me. I know she fed poop to someone. I don't remember who. Yeah, I don't remember who it was too, but it's either they wanted to try it or someone told me that they deserved it. And I'm just like, you know what? You're right. And then that's what happened. All right. I did not like freely just make it, you know, there and then you just ate it. There were specific reasons why. No, cannibalism of mates is very common among spiders and bugs as a whole. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. That's interesting. I wonder why though. Is it just kind of like because it just is? I mean, you're also in danger, Astra. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Remember, she's somewhat blind. With a light, no. I am a perfectly fine driver, okay? How dare you? Are you calling everybody who wears glasses blind and they can't drive? That's like probably more than 50% of the population. It's probably, I feel like it's probably 80% of the population now, with everybody just, you know, staring at their phones and like computers all the time. I'm pretty sure the 2020 vision people are slim to none nowadays. And if you say you have 2020 vision, I hate you. Go away. You're one of those people. You trying to actually flip about feeding us weeds. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. It was grass. You know, grass is good. It's good for your digestion. She gave us organic grass soup. Yeah, it was organic. You know, you have to pay premium price for organic produce these days. Okay, I gave it for you for free, and now you're complaining that you don't want it. I see how it is. Of course she blames us. Aren't organic rabbit poop said to be healthy? I have no idea. I don't know how healthy it is because it still went through the digestive tract, but people eat the, what is it, the cat poop, what is it, coffee? Is it cat poop? I don't remember, the monkey poop or whatever animal that is. So I don't know. People do weird things for products that they slap the, you know, lucrative exclusive things on, like, you know. So who knows? Astra deflecting blame to someone else. Julia. She doesn't remember, but she also claims it wasn't her idea. Sure, it wasn't though. It was never my idea to feed you guys that. So I don't know. Bugs don't have any real sense. Oh, real sense of community most of the time. They made them part ways. If you're never gonna see them again, and you're larger, might as well have a meal too. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because there's the community wise, I guess it's only like what, termites, ants, bees, and probably like other types of like bee-like animals like hornets and wasps and stuff. But you do have a point. I saw 2020 vision. Why surely hates me. In that sense, yes, buddy. Not that I'm just jealous that you have 2020 vision and you can just you know, wake up and not worry about like putting on like glasses to like be able to be a functioning human being. If you have 2020, she doesn't want to see you. No, she can anyways. Wow. I see how it is. Just like throwing punches now. Jesus. You best hope that you don't come to the west side of Canada. I don't know if people drink animal poop, cat poop, ferment. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how much better that is. It's kind of nasty. If it went through someone's digestive tract, I ain't having it. Oh no, that's a lie though. Because I really like, what is it, bird's nest soup and stuff. I don't know if you guys know what bird's nest is, but it's basically a delicacy in like Asia where it's like the spit of what is it, a swallow? It's a type of bird in Asia. So they use the spit to make their nest, and after they're done nesting, you can take the nest and like make it into like desserts or like soup and stuff. Bird's nest, specifically cave/mountain. Yeah, swallows. Yeah, I wasn't sure what type of swallow it is, but yeah. So I guess I can't say that if it goes through someone's digestive tract, but it doesn't really. It goes through. It's just from the mouth. It's fine. So it's a little bit better. I don't know if it helps my point, but you know, I'm not gonna be drinking no like cat poop teas or coffees is what it is. Raccoon, hello, how are you? Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Tree cats in Africa. The coffee beans. Oh, eat the coffee beans and their poop are dried to become. Yeah, I think it's because they it goes through the fermentation of the coffee bean or something. Apparently, quote unquote, like coffee snobs are like, oh my god, it went through like a very specific fermentation in this cat's stomach, and now it's like super like, yeah, strong or whatever. I'm like, yeah, it still came. You're still eating poop in the end of the day. How is that even good? Questions. Oh, can't stay long, so wish you a good stream. Yeah, thank you for dropping by, Raccoon. Thank you for saying hi. You also enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and have a wonderful Friday. It's called Asian palm something. Svet? They're found in Southeast Asia. What is this? Oh, it kind of looks more like a rat than a cat. In all honesty, its face. Oh, you know what it looks like? It looks like a Shoot, what kind of animal is that? It's not a ferret, but something similar to it. Shoot, what is it called? Nix, hello, how are you? Oh, hello, Raiders! How are you doing? Thank you for dropping by. We're just talking about the cat poop coffee and how it's... I don't know why anyone will want to drink it. But you know, you do you. I heard of that coffee. Yeah, I'm like, why would you want to drink coffee that went through someone's digestive tract? But you know, you do you, I guess, in the end of the day. You know, only coffee snobs will understand. I don't drink coffee, so I'll be like, ew, no, not for me. I liked and subscribe. Thank you. We're just going on tangents of like weird things right now. Oh, they're cute. And I was just gonna say that they look like a different type of animal. I can't think of the name now. Shoot, what does it look like? Its face kind of looks like, what is that one? You kind of find it at roadkill in North America. I don't know if that helps. I can't think of the name right now. Oh. I never tried it and probably never would. Ironic that I was just playing a supermarket simulator game. Oh, is it the one that is it one of the cozy games that are coming out this year? Because I know that there's like a lot of demos out for them. Shoot, what's the name of that one? Oh, discount, yeah! It looks like a really fun game. It looks really cute, the character design and stuff. Did you enjoy it, Nyx? I'm really tempted to play the demo for it. Welcome aboard, you fool. You're no! Eyes, shut it. Don't, you know, you make it seem like it's a bad thing. You make it seem like I'm like keeping you guys here against your will. You know? You guys aren't chained up in the basement. You guys are fine. You guys can leave whenever you want. Oh. Wait, why can't I open a it's fine. The door, you know, the door is kind of jammy right now. It's very finicky. So what you have to do is you have to pull towards you, push against it again, and pull again and shimmy. And if it doesn't work, you gotta wait like 3 hours and try again later. Don't worry about it. I'm getting someone to fix that door. Oh, I did. I feel really guilty though. They reached out to me, with a code for the demo before it was public. But I was on a brief hiatus because of life stuff and I didn't get to it on time. But it's okay though, you know? Life happens, kind of thing. And it's not that you didn't want to, it's just that you couldn't get to it. So yeah. But that's kinda cool though. Oh, maybe hopefully they'll reach out to you again for like the full game before anyone else can play it. That'll be cool. After you locked us in I did not, okay. I don't know what you're talking about. And a cult is a very rude word to use. We are just a community of like-minded people. Okay? Cult is a very negative word. Oh, I'm just like leaning into this now, huh? What do you mean we're free? Yeah, you're free to go as long as you can unjam the door. You know? Me with my noodle arms can't unjam it myself, so it's all up to you. In the end of the day. She keeps me caged up under her desk. She hasn't pinned me in a day. I don't know what you're talking about, right? Or eyes. You can escape whenever you want, you know? I'm pretty sure rats can collapse their skeletons. Why aren't you doing that to escape? So that means you just want to be here. No, it's a boring money laundering cult. If it was money laundering, you assume that I would be richer now and I won't be complaining about how expensive the Switch 2 is, okay? Obviously, I'm doing a really crappy job of this money laundering, all right? So we're definitely not that. To open the door, you have to twist pop it, pull it, and then pop it again. Yeah, and if you screw it up, you gotta try it again in 3 hours. Door's been broken for 3 years. Yeah, the maintenance guy hasn't called me back. You know how it is. Sometimes you call them, they say they'll get to it, and they never do. No, it means you're smart. You're smart money launderer. True. I just say that to you guys to make it seem like I don't have the money, but it's all hidden in like a secret safe in like Switzerland. You know, if anyone decides to try looking for me, I gotta fly over there for a extended vacation. I gotta start learning Swedish by that time. By that time, I don't know if Switzerland speaks Swedish. Do they speak Swedish or do they speak Dutch? I don't know. I have to learn some type of language by then. People will question where the money comes from, so you gotta keep it a secret. True. So that means I can't buy like a Ferrari and like buy like $3 million homes all at once. I guess I should stick with my my Honda, huh? I tried pulling the door and heard a voice saying, "You wanna play a game?" Is that normal? Oh yeah, that's totally normal. That's just Fred. He has his moments. You can just ignore him. He'll go away. The maintenance guy's also stuck here. Well, you better find him and tell him to fix the door for you. Astra has money? No, we established that I don't have money. What do you mean? I'm told that nerve damage. Oh, in my case, just gotta move and stretch your finger thing. Wait, what are you talking about? Eyes. Oh, I'm chatless. My hand is aching. Yeah. Don't Don't feel like you have to, chat eyes. If you're having difficulties, rest. I don't want you to have any like super major strain tomorrow. So it's all good. Oh, English, German, French, and Italian. Is that what in Sweden, in Switzerland? Is that what they speak in Switzerland? So that means my English should be okay. Although I question my English sometimes, but you know, hopefully that'll work. Oh, so my paws are soft to open the door. Guess you just gotta wait until the maintenance guy fixes it. Well, she's technically just Mom, stop jinxing it, okay? I feel like every time you say that, you're gonna manifest it and it's gonna be bad. Okay. Astra, you still haven't sent me your birthday money? What's up with that? What do you mean? I sent it over to you. You just haven't seen it? You know what? They must have, you must have got it and, took it out and forgot that you took it out. I don't know what you're talking about. I gave it to you already. Do you need to see a doctor? I think you have like early signs of like Alzheimer's. Jesus, you might need to check that out. Anyways, it's like 1 a.m. for me. I need to clip some stuff to report some bugs. I'm going to dip now. Hope you guys enjoyed the Yap Fest. Did you see you again? Yeah, thank you for the raid, Nix. Have a wonderful good night. Please don't stay up too late clipping and stuff. And have a wonderful good night. Have an amazing Friday and enjoy your weekend. No, it's not my fault. What happened? What happened to your job? What the hell? I'm just telling you that my job has a reorganization. Okay, I might be put into a different department. Doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be employed. Okay, every time you say that, makes it seem like it's gonna happen. Oh, back with tea. Oh, what kind of tea do you have, Bunny? I should use that way to heal my thumb quicker. My head was just hurting earlier, so I never thought to do this simple thing. Oh yeah, that's my Discord if you guys want to join. Please don't feel like you have to. It is just there to, be there. Oh, matcha tea. Oh, that sounds really good. In all honesty, I haven't had a really good matcha tea lately when I go out. But maybe it's also because matcha is really expensive right now. So maybe that's why they don't use a lot. So every time I go in and get one, it's so disappointing. Oh yeah. We can here, let me pull up Nyx's channel. Thank you for reminding me. Sadly, I can't always I can't join Nyx's stream when she's like live, because it's always like a little bit too early for me most of the time. But I do watch her VODs here and there. Let me do that. But yeah, this is what happens when I'm on the west side of North America and everybody else is on like the east side. It's really hard to catch their streams when they're live, sadly. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Ryan, I am in the Discord and I think you are. But okay, but let me put this out there though. If you guys are in the Discord, I don't really chat a lot in it, but I do read everyone's messages and stuff. I'm just really bad at like responding. So let me just put that out there. I'm always just a lurker. I'm a lurker in my own Discord is what it is. And half the time I just forget. I forget to respond if anything. She judges us? No, I don't. I just like being the fly on the wall while you guys chat away about random things. Oh, you want a tea gossip? What is my I don't like speaking of teas, I only really like green teas, or yeah, green teas and black teas. I don't like the florally fruity teas. They're kind of gross. I'm like a purist in it. When it comes to tea, it has to be straight up tea leaves and not anything else. But yeah, I don't feel like you have to join it, even though you do have to. No, I'm just saying it's just there. Don't feel like you have to join. No pressure kind of thing. Oh, I'm gonna grow tea. What tea should I grow? But isn't all tea made from the same type of tea plant? It's just like how you prepare it afterwards, I'm pretty sure. I think there's only maybe like a handful of tea plants, but they're all like a branch of like the same plant itself. Oh, I'm not really sure. Oh, as a Texan, I drink sweet tea. I have never had sweet tea. I don't think... Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Yeah, I have never had sweet tea. But I think it's also because where I live, sweet tea isn't really a thing. The solution is to have a poor sleep schedule. That's what I do. But that's the thing though. It's like I do still have to work the next morning. So I feel really bad for all my viewers that are on the east side and they do stay up and watch my streams until till I end, which is usually within another hour or so. So I do appreciate it, but I also feel really bad because they stay up till like 2 o'clock. And then they also have work tomorrow. So that's dedication. I appreciate it. Will I ever have that dedication? I'm sorry. I need enough sleep so I can actually do my job. So I cannot, sadly, stay up till like 3 o'clock in the morning watching a stream. I guess I should grow American teacher. Is that really a thing? I don't actually know. But don't you need a specific like environment to grow tea leaves though? Don't you need to have like high altitude for tea? I'm not sure. She judges and hates us. No, okay. Let me be real with you. It's not that I judge you, but I'm just giving you the facts. I'm making sure that you guys understand like life. Like you guys tell me that you guys like yanderes and you're like, you know, you like the girls that you can quote unquote, you can fix them. But I'm telling you straight up, those girls, they're gonna end up killing you. You're gonna end up having a psycho stalker when you decide that she ain't the girl of your dreams. All right, I I gotta make sure that you guys are being safe. All right? You think you want that, but in reality, you don't. I'm making sure that you guys don't get a headache from trying to deal with this stress. It's for your own good that I'm doing these things. Okay? Think about it. Same Astra green tea for the win. Yeah, green tea is the best. In all honesty, it kind of fits with everything. Like when you want to eat desserts, it goes good with it. If you finish eating something super greasy, you can drink tea to help you digest. I don't know if it's actually true, but then that's what I grew up learning, so whatever. No, I love chamomile tea. Okay, chamomile tea is okay. Like I would only drink that if I'm like feeling really like sick and like I have like a sore throat, then I would drink chamomile tea. But then most other times I just drink normal green tea. Do you like matcha? Matcha, I don't mind it. Like I do like it, but it has to be prepared in a specific way. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Man, let me live my best life in fiction. I'm making sure you're safe though, Mari. I'm making sure that, you know, you're taking care of yourself. Oh, and Mari, thank you for using your 1-month member. Thank you. Where am I? I got lost a little bit. It's okay, I'm immortal. Okay, fine. If that's the case, then you do you. Whatever, what do you know? Fine, Nai. Fine, I'm sorry that you like Princess Peach. Alright? The girl who always needs someone to save her. Alright? I guess you just have like a hero complex and you just want... that's just what you want. That's what you're into? Fine. Be that way. I was just putting out the red flags in case you didn't notice. You're saying you guys like I'm one of them. Also take one to know what. I'm just saying maybe you are one of them. I don't know, Jesus. Maybe you just don't want to tell us that you are. So one person represents the whole chat. That's why. It's called being the hive mind, okay? I feel like if one of you guys says that, I feel like a lot of you guys are probably thinking it, but you just don't want to say it out loud, which is fine, you know? You do you. The one guy phenomenon lives on. Tea with dim sum, yeah. That's a good combo too. I hate green tea. It falls to the bottom of my list. I would throw it out. Wouldn't even drink it. What do you drink then, Nai? What is your drink of choice? That is the question I have. And if you say pop or soda, then you must have... You need to be careful when you're like 80 years old and you have diabetes, okay? You shouldn't be drinking too much soda in life anyways. Lily, hello, how are you? How was your membership stream? Oh, were you in character the whole time? You do need a specific environment for trees. If you're temp them, okay, temper sweet pepper, apple tree, and a mixed plant root together, to support each other. I imagine if you, I guess that makes sense, but I guess it also helps that if you live in a more like warmer climate, it makes sense to be able to do that. But where I am, it gets pretty cold. most of the year, so we can't have a lot of like fruit trees. I think we can only have apples, sour cherries, and apricots or something. It's just sad is what it is. Chamomile is best, and it's okay. It wouldn't be my top choice of drinks. I'm so behind right now. What did you say? The stream cut out. What did I say? I've been saying so many things. I'm way behind in chat right now. I also do apologize to anyone new here. I'm always probably 5 minutes behind in chat because I'm busy reading everybody's messages. So I do apologize. I'm in front of my own. I'm just calling it out now. Okay. I drink some water. True. I keep on forgetting. Thank you for reminding me. Don't listen to Liz. Whatever. What? No matter what she say. What? What? What are you, Astra? Girl failure Dura? No. I don't like you. I don't like you categorizing me. How dare you? What is this? Alright? What gives you the right to categorize me right now, Nai? Alright? How dare you put me into a box and put me in that category? Are you also gonna try to mansplain me now too? Is this what we're going to? Are we going to that stage now? Sweet tea is better than all those Astra. I can't tell you. I have never really had a sweet tea. And I don't know if I want my tea to be like sweet, like sugary sweet. It seems kind of weird, but maybe that's a me thing. Oh, really good, thanks. How is it perfect, Sundere? Oh. She broke all the time. Soon me. Don't listen to Nai. I know Nai's always. You can never trust what Nai says. You know. Don't worry, Lily. I won't listen to him. Your internet will fall 76 times, and we would still be watching. We love our slow reading. I know, I'm just so slow. It's okay though. And it's funny though because when I get to the messages, I forget what you guys were even talking about. Maybe I have to do the you know, referring to like in emails. That'll be easier. But I feel like even if you do that, I'll probably still be like, what? When did we talk about that? We? Yeah, what do you mean? What did I say before? Basic Rosalina, like, hey, you know what? I don't know if I'm basic though, okay? Because come on, Princess Peach, she's like everywhere. Like literally, you see her everywhere. So who's really basic? Alright? How many people, like if you go up to someone and ask them, do you know who Princess Peach is? Most of them would say, yeah, I know who she is. So who's the basic one here? Alright? So, I don't know. What is happening? I don't even know what's happening right now. I feel like I'm having like I'm having an argument with Nai, but not really. if I have to help mansplain me. To think this all started with Nintendo. I know. Who knew that Nintendo would start this like crazy debate about who is more basic? You're acting like that Super Princess Peach game. I don't... Oh, is that the emotional one? Is that the DS emotional one? It depends though. How powerful was her emotions in that game? You know? Can she destroy an enemy in one hit with her emotions? If she can, then sure, I'll be her. If I can be OP using my emotions, why not? And then, if anything happens, I can't be blamed for any crimes. It's like, what? I can't be emotional now? Lily made me go broke for a croissant. Hey, but croissants are good. It must have been a really good croissant though. What about Zelda? Oh. Zelda, I feel like Zelda... Okay, yeah, no, Zelda's the same as Princess Peach. I can't have like a bias, okay? Because, you know, Zelda is prettier, so I was gonna say, no, she's different than Peach. But I can't be like that. I can't use a pretty privilege card on Zelda. So okay, fine, she's like Peach. I gotta rein it in a little bit. Can you say croissant again? Is it croissant or croissant? I have to correct myself because I don't know which one it is. No, I love how you say it. Croissant? Croissant? You talked about it last fall, I think. Are you okay, Astra? Maybe you should go out more. It seems chilly outside. About 76 degrees. I don't know. See, when you say 76 degrees, it flies over my head. What is that in Celsius, okay? We gotta put it in Celsius for me. 76 just sounds hella hot based on Celsius. Oh, 24. Okay, 24 is okay. It's warm, but not too warm. Rosalina is more basic. She's the most common answer. I don't know. I'm just saying, who is more well known though? I would say it would be Peach. Would it not be? And now Astra, thinks all of us in chat loves mentally ill women. I don't know. You might. You know, you could. I'm not really judging you, but I'm just telling you, you must be careful with them. Woman be feeling alright, she cries and the enemies die. You know what? That's great though. You know, you won't even be charged with like murder, because like what, I can't cry now? I just ended up crying and then they just dropped down dead. It's not my problem. I didn't touch them. You know? What's wrong with that? Zelda's hard because there's many versions. You are right though. Because isn't there some versions where she does more for Link than others? Oh, so cute. Ah, thank you, Uncle. You say exactly how Carl says croissant? Oh, really? I don't know. Sometimes I say it the normal way, croissant. It depends. I like interchange it. I like your avatar, looks cool. Thank you. I also really like it. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted as a design. 76 to Celsius probably falls 20ish. No, that's actually okay. Yeah, that is like, it's short weather. Yeah, it's like t-shirt and short weather for me is what it is. Fahrenheit users, I know, because when you say 76, I think about like in Celsius, it's like 100 degrees Celsius is when water boils. So it's like if it's 76, that's like really hot. Oh. You know, there doesn't have to be a physical contact for something to be considered assault. Yeah, but if I'm like super far away, what? It's not really assault. You know, I'm not using any weapons. I'm just being emotional. You know? I'm not verbally abusing you. I'm just crying here in this corner. You only judge women by their usefulness, kind of F. Okay. But okay. Not that you should judge people in real life for it, but if we're talking about video games, if you can't help me, what's the point of being there? I'm sorry, but if you can't help me beat this boss right now, why are you even here? Why are you not in the corner over there playing, I don't know, tic-tac-toe by yourself? You'll probably do more work there than just standing here and not doing anything for me. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like in video games, if you can't help me, why are you here? I feel bad for Charlotte. Yeah, this is why I never used her in Xenoblade. I think I only used her once because I had to. Oh yes, I'm not saying you should judge people in real life for their usefulness. But also, you shouldn't also befriend people who always asks you for help and never help you back when you ask them, okay? Because those are just shitty friends. Okay, let me just put it out there. If you always bend over backwards for your friend and you just ask your friend for something super simple and they say no to you, then you should cut them off. Because it's like, if they can't even do that for you, what if it was like a dire situation and it's like, oh my god, I got detained by the police and I need you to bail me out. And there would be like, no, I'm busy playing this video game and I can't step away. And this is when you say you are a shitty friend. And I am cutting you off right now. Next time you need to be bailed out, no. I'm just saying. Adan, hello, how are you? Don't mind me, I'm just crossing. Yeah, how are you doing, Adan? Hopefully you're having a wonderful week. And you're right, yeah. See, if the only thing that you can take away from our conversation today is that is the most important thing. Astra hates women? No. I think women are great. You know, in video games, they are very pretty. You know, sometimes in real life, some women can be a bit too much. But, you know, overall, they're fine. You know, you have good people and bad people. You have decent people and not so decent people. So, it's life. I like women because they're cute. I just have better taste. No, I'm not saying you shouldn't like people. You shouldn't like women because they're cute. I'm just saying you shouldn't only have that as your criteria to like them. Alright? Because what if they're cute, but their personality is shit? You know? What if they just use their like cute privileges and they just basically make you do everything for them? And it's like, oh, can you do the laundry for me? I can't do it right now. It's like, oh, I had a really hard day. Can you go out and buy me like all these things and cook the food for me? Like all the time? No, girl. You just being lazy. I'm just saying. Cuteness can only take you so far in life. You know? It may take you a little bit further than people who aren't cute, but there's always a limit to that. And you know what that limit is? When you age. When you turn older and you're not so cute no more. Then you can't use that privilege no more. I like how it's going on to these random tangents. I'm sorry. It's been an interesting conversation. Girl Peach slash Zelda. Ain't Mario slash Link friend bros. Yes. Save their girlfriend. Okay. Have they ever established that they are girlfriend and boyfriend though? I feel like for Peach and Mario is just, you know, it's just a girl and her maintenance man that fixes things when she has issues. And she's like, okay, thanks, okay, bye, closes the door on him. And then Link and Zelda is just like, the bro doesn't even talk. Link doesn't talk. How can you have a conversation with someone when they don't talk? Zelda sleeps in Link's house. Yeah, but maybe she's just the typical, like, you know, princess. It's like, oh, I can just go anywhere. I am the princess, whatever. My dad owns the whole country. So what's his is mine. So if the country is his, your bed is also mine. You know? Why can that not be a thing? Something tells me you won't bail out your friend. No, I will. I'll bail out my bestie. Only my bestie, though. Anyone else is like, do I like you? Do I like you enough to go out of my way to, like, you know, bail you out? Like, have I ever talked to you more than, like, twice in a year? Then, yeah, no. For real. It has happened to me already. It saddens me that stuff like that happens. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah. And you have me, the best, the bestest person. No more. Yeah, I have Lily. See, Lily's on my side. Even if all of you guys shit talk me, Lily's always on my side. Lily also has the power to, you know, time people out. So choose your words wisely. Friend, Astra, help me. Astra, I can't. I'm playing games right now. It's like, I can't. I'm talking to chat right now. Can you give me like 3 hours? And then, if I remember, I'll come and bail you out. You know? Yeah, and I'll do all the shit for a cute girl, so what, easy? For now, until they say that every day, and all they do is just sit on the couch and not do anything. You know, doing that sometimes is fine, but if it's like constantly, then it's like, no, no, no. Astra's the age. No, I'm being a realist with you, okay? But my grandma is cute. What do you mean? You know why she's cute? Because she's your grandma. You know, if someone else sees your grandma, they might not think she's cute. She may be cute to some people, but not everybody, you know? Cute is subjective, like many things in life. Astra's TED Talk, I know. Welcome to my TED Talk, where we talk about the most randomest stuff in the world. Astra says cute grannies don't listen. No, I never said that. I'm just saying that it could be a thing. Peach kisses Mario. When? Where? When did that happen? Alright. And you know, it's only one kiss. Maybe it was like a you know, misplaced judgment. She took, you know, she took the what is it? She misplaced the gratitude of saving me to, oh my god, I like this person. No, there's two different things, okay? Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom pretty much confirms, especially with the newly added voice memories. Okay, fine. But I'm saying before like Breath of the Wild and stuff. Like you kind of see it a little bit, but it doesn't really push too far. I don't know if did I look at all the newly added? I think I did. But then before that, I feel like it was like kind of like a gray zone. There's only one bed in the house. Have you not heard of Link sleeping on the floor? You know, that is also a thing. Like, she hits the bed and then she's like, nope, this bed ain't big enough and I don't want to sleep beside you because you smell. So you're sleeping on the floor. All right? The thing told they're not simply platonic. Always see, Lily always has my back. I play the side that makes things more interesting. Alice, hello, how are you? How are you doing? How is your day so far? It might be like super early for you with the time zone difference, but how are you doing? They're still on the couch, what the F? You're ruining my rep. I'm just saying that if a cute girl tells you that she's too tired and can you do all these things for her, but she does that every day for like straight, I don't know, 2 years, would you not want to punch her? I would want to punch her. It's like, you can't be tired every day. You can't, you know, you can't, whatever. You can't even you can't even fold your own laundry? Girl, what's wrong with you? You know? I'll never punch anyone. I'm just saying, okay, I wouldn't say you should punch anyone, but I'm saying, would you not get frustrated with them? There goes equals rights. No, I'm just saying in general, it's like, would you not get frustrated with someone who does that all the time? Like the end of every Mario game? Does she oh wait, does she kiss? It depends. Does she kiss him on like the lips or on the cheek? You know, there's a difference. In the movie they kiss, I think. Do they? I don't know. I haven't watched the movie all the way through. So even if you told me they did, I'm like, where's the picture? I need a image of it in the Discord. All right. Like I don't trust you. Skyward Sword, which is like their first incarnation, they made. Oh, okay. Twilight Princess is due is from his. Oh. Actually, Zelda games are pretty much the single biggest representation of the I love you in every universe trope. Yeah, but that's the thing though. It's like, do they actually say it though? Because they can imply it, but if they never say it, it's never actually true. You know? They have to confirm it for it to be real. I would not want to. Okay, yeah, no, don't punch anybody. I'm just saying. Astra wants to talk about women's wrongs. Okay, I'm just putting it out there. If it goes both ways, okay? Both guys and girls, okay? Astra's exposing herself, not my streamer. Oh, doing well. It's lunchtime, girl. Ah, okay. I'm glad you're doing good. Hopefully, you're having a good lunch. Girl talk. Yeah, we're going on many tangents right now. Those murder documentaries are influencing her. Not gonna lie. Every time I talk to someone, this might also be like a me issue. But every time I talk to someone, I'm always very negative in like the sense of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go backpacking, or like I want to go backpacking by myself, or like I want to go camping in the woods by myself. And then the first thing I think about is like, do you know how many people get lost or injured or die when they do these things? And then they're like, no. I'm like, well, there's this one case about this one person who did this and they ended up dead or missing. And then I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. For real, the hard reset comment legit got me. Okay, I do have a point though. We have to think about it though. Like, I do have a point when I say that sometimes we might need to have a hard reset. You know? With how the world is right now, I think the world just needs to figure itself out without all of us being here to F it up more. Those crime documentaries are about... Yeah, but they're interesting though. It's interesting to like kind of see like the mind of the person and like the mind of like the investigators, how they figure things out. Astra, why do you hate love? It's not that I hate love. It's just that sometimes you have to be realistic. All right. Love is never a fairy tale. And if it's a fairy tale, there's probably something wrong in the relationship out in like somewhere. Because no relationship is perfect, obviously. But if you think your relationship is perfect, you gotta reevaluate your relationship, because there must be something. Is what I'm saying. Maybe Asher is more tense than me. Maybe like I'm just always negative about it, so I'm like, nah, that can't be it. Whatever. You have to get back to the Kingdom save file. Then when you get the Switch 2 and play the voice memory. I heard that like the game looks really good on the Switch 2. Yeah, whenever that happens, one day within maybe next year or the year after, when I get the Switch 2, we shall reevaluate Here's the Kingdom and all these other games. Because of you, domestic abuse has... not saying that violence is the answer. Do not use violence as your first choice. But, you know, star, asterisk. But if they throw the punch first, you have the right to defend yourself. Alright? I'm not telling you to knock them out and like cause bodily harm, but I'm saying that self-defense is a thing. You do not want to be someone's punching bag. It says punch your one. No, I'm just saying that if she hits you, you should be able to push her away and not just be her punching bag just because she's a woman. Asher, who hurt you? So I can talk to them. Thank you for being on my side, Mari. No one has hurt me. I'm just very negative, sadly. Your Honor, my Oshi is not giving legal advice. Yes, I am not. I do not have any legal degrees. Do not take my advice as, legal advice. If you are detained, by the authority. Do not bring my name in it. I have no part in it, all right? If anything, there is something wrong with you for taking advice from my anime girl on the internet. All right? You should know that the internet is a scary place. She tells it as if it was from a documentary and not from her actions. Do you speak any other languages? I do speak another language, although I am really rusty at it now since I don't speak it as often. I love the world burning down when I'm about to enter the workforce. The only relationship that's perfect is me, myself, and I. Yeah, you know what? In the end of the day, you gotta love yourself first before you love anyone else. That is something good to remember. But even that's a lie. Oh no. I'm fairly confident something happened to her in the past that she hates everything. No, I'm just very negative. It's just how I am. I think it's just, you just see things. You just see things in life. And you just watch too many crime documentaries and you just think, yeah, the world is pretty brutal. Don't worry, Astra. You'll eventually find... Nah, it's fine. I'm okay. No, okay, in all honesty though, I'm perfectly fine with, you know, just being by myself. Because I've noticed since I've gotten older, I like doing things by myself, and I feel like if I had a significant other, it's more of like always having to ask them. It's like, oh yeah, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Well, I can just do it by myself. It's like, if I want to go on a vacation, I'm just gonna go. I don't have to ask you. It's like, do you want to go with me? No, you don't want to go to this place, but you want to go here, but I don't really want to go there, kind of thing. And I like my personal space. I'm a very introverted person. Like, I enjoy my alone time. Like, please talk to me only when I want to be talked to at this point. Being okay with being alone is so peaceful. Yeah, it's like you don't have to worry about someone else, in all honesty. Like, it's nice. But I also think is that I'm also really close with my family, so I'm not technically alone. So I'm like perfectly fine without having a significant other. Because I'm like, whatever. What can a girl with no feet or no nose know about, I know a lot, okay? What? Just because I have no feet or a nose, I'm not considered someone that should know anything? Is that what you're trying to say now? Are you basically saying what I'm saying is not important because I have no nose or feet? Well, aren't you a little bit, you know, biased in that form? Asher, what's your best love advice you ever received? Oh my god. Now that you say that, Lily, it's kind of funny. Because, so my sister, one of my sisters, she works at like a law firm, right? And sometimes when I go visit her, like I talk to her boss a lot because it's like a really small law firm. So it's like she's really good friends with her boss, and like he basically knows me since I was younger. So we have like chats and stuff sometimes. And his advice to me is hilarious because he's like, what you want is to date a really old guy who's really rich, preferably a lawyer or a doctor, and make sure he's super old. So when he dies, you get money. Which was really funny. I really love my sister's boss. He's hilarious. He gives the best advice. And it's funny because he's like, "Are you looking for anyone? I have friends who are around that age and would I can hook you up." I'm like, "No, I'm okay at the moment." He's like, "Okay, just let me know if you want to meet any of them." I'm like, "Okay." But yeah, he's funny. What the hell, girl? Hey, that is the best love advice I got. I think it's the most funniest one, which it still sticks with me to this day. Because I think he told me this when I was like pretty young. I think it was like my early 20s. I think when I was like 23, when I was talking to him about it. I do talk to him to this day too. But yeah. But yeah, that is a good advice. Real, hello, good morning to you. What else? That's definitely a lie. No one can be alone. I did that for a while and got depressed for a while. I changed when I adopted a bird and started talking to other people. That's my case of bird. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's like being alone all the time is obviously not good for your mental health, but it's because I have like a really tight-knit like family that it's not as bad for me. She finally admits that she doesn't have legs for her nose. I'm just saying, why does it matter? You don't need to see my legs, and I do have a nose. You just need to double check your 20/20 vision. His advice: stop committing crime. So real of them. They do make a lot. Yeah, they do. He makes really good money, and it's kind of crazy. It's not love advice. It's not, but it's the funniest thing. Out of curiosity, how old is the boss? How old is he now? I think he's like almost 90. I think he's 80 something. He's still working, but he's really funny. But yeah, he's really old. That's called running a scam. No. Sometimes they're actually okay with it, you know? Especially when they're super old, apparently. Isn't it called grave digging or something? I think it's the other way. Isn't it called grave rob? No, that's called cradle robbing. When you're dating someone super young. I don't know if it's called grave digging. Who knows? Is there a word for like the other way around? I can't believe I have to defend love. What is this? Ma'am, you did not censor red flag. No, he was just joking about it. He's not really for real. But it was funny. And it's funny because like I don't know why, but I have multiple conversations with multiple people about that. How people are like, yeah, do you want to have dinner with this older dude? He's rich. I'm like, no, why? Why are you asking me this? I don't know why. There must be something on my face must say that, yeah, I'm looking for someone older, maybe. You said the same thing a while ago about your university friend. Yeah, the one that was asking if I was interested in doing that kind of stuff, having dinners with older people where they pay for things and they send you gifts. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. But these are interesting conversations. Think about it. Like, have you ever heard this before? Like, I can, like, this is like a interesting conversation that I can have with people. It's like, yeah, well, back in my university, apparently someone was trying to scout me for this stuff. I didn't do it, but apparently it's a thing. Oh. Astra, you don't have 20/20 vision either, and you don't have a nose. It might be grave robbing. It might be. I don't know. Cradle rob. Yeah, cradle robber is the other way around though, right? Where if you're the one trying to get with someone super young, that is above the legal age. I have to put like quotation there and like asterisks. Okay, they have to be a legal age. Don't think about it when they're not. All right, that's just gross. But yeah, cradle snatching me. Oh yeah, it's something like that. I mean the one that goes for really old people to claim inheritance. Yeah, well no, because it's like you have to actually marry them to be able to claim inheritance, right? But if you're only like dating them, you can probably be able to be like, oh yeah, can you get me a house? If they're super rich. Not saying you should, but I feel like, you know, if you ask them that, it's probably chunk change for like the like lawyers and like doctors. They're like, sure, here, have it. We stay single while staying single is a choice. Yeah, that is true too. You know, whatever works for you kind of thing. Today I'm either signing either the buy or the cancel of a house, and I still can't make up my mind for either. That's the thing. Do you like the house though, real? I think that's the end of the day. It's like, do you like the house, and can you see yourself living in that house for more than 5 years? You know, like if you can see yourself like selling the house within a year, then maybe it's not the right house for you. But definitely, yeah, that is a big decision to make. I think in the end of the day, you have to make a pro and con list of like, what do you like about a house and what do you hate about the house? And if the things that you hate about the house is more than what you like, then it might not be the house for you, kind of thing. Because then those little things are just gonna bug you when you start living in the house full time. We tried talking about love, but here we are, old people trying to marry young ladies. Yup. But you know, there is a market for that, apparently. Apparently some young ladies are like, yeah, this is totally fine. You know, if they pay for my bills, why not? And if both sides are, you know, consenting, who are we to judge? In the end of the day. And maybe it is true love. You know? Your love for their money is what it is. They could put you in their wills, which is what I often heard. Yeah. Have you ever heard, apparently there are people who go to what are they called, like retirement homes, and just kind of like start talking to like old people there and try to be like their best friends just so that they can get their name written into their will. My sister was talking about it because she knows someone who has a friend that specifically does that. So that's all she does, is that she just like goes to different like retirement homes and stuff and then just chats with like old people to try to be their friends. I'm like, that's kind of sleazy, but you know, I guess lonely people, like lonely old people, when their kids and grandkids don't want to talk to them. It's also 11. Okay. it's almost 11. We still got some time. It's fine. Oh, I kind of need that too. It's raising my Astra gives very interesting love advice. I know. Don't take my love advice as like the end all kind of advice, okay? Please use your brain when thinking about these things. Don't take advice from the anime girl, okay? Not saying my advice are any good. They're most likely not good advice. But yeah, it is a advice of some sort. After the hopeless romantic, but without the romantic part. Wow. Whatever, Jesus. I can see myself living in a cardboard box in the middle of the sea as long as I have internet connection available. Okay. Then I guess it depends in the end of the day if like you're okay with the house, you know? You could live on a boat. People live in cruise ship. Yeah, have you heard of that one cruise ship that was supposed to be sailing for a whole year? And then there was like some kind of like feud on the cruise ship with like all the different people on it. It was kind of crazy. I don't know what happened in the end. I don't think the cruise ended up being like a whole year. I think they ended earlier, but apparently there was like a hierarchy and there's like a class system of some sort. It's like crazy. It's like high school, but not really. Psychopath activities in my opinion. Yeah, both the one I'm talking about and the one I ended up otherwise, oh okay, are tiny and have a share between, oh okay, 3 or more to pay it. I don't think I can afford yeah, like I think for the 1-year cruise ship thing it was really expensive. You could have bought like you could put like a down payment on a house for the price of that, from what I remember. You should follow Astra's love advice the same way as her legal advice. Don't take it. Obviously don't take it. Do I look like the type to give you like actually good advice? I'm just giving you scenarios, okay? The worst possible outcome, and you know how to deal with it, you know? Or going through scenario-based situations. Asha, I'm getting married tomorrow and you're invited. Thoughts? Depends. Where is it? And yeah, where is it? What are you... Where is the event happening? And how crazy is it gonna be? And who are you marrying? Actually, don't tell me that if you're actually getting married. I'm just saying if this was hypothetical, like, you know, kind of thing. And at the same time, do you really want an anime girl there? Can I take my +3? It was really good writing for the pandemic of humanity. I was hoping to live on a cruise ship for a bit, but it's expensive. But I heard that I wonder how cool would it be to work on a cruise ship, you know? It might not be that good because it's like you work there and your free time is also on the cruise ship, so it might not be the best, but you would probably save a lot on like, yeah, like living costs if you just worked on a cruise ship for like 8 months. Is your +3 me, nothing, and Vaps? Of course! I need to bring you guys with me to Nai's wedding. Come on. with all the things Nye has put us through, we gotta embarrass him. We gotta embarrass him at his wedding. Come on, an eye for an eye kind of thing. Honestly, even the people who are in relationships aren't always the best to give love advice from to. True. You know, everybody's different and everybody's personalities are different. Don't follow Astra's legal advice. Her legal advice, however, is probably effective since it's spoken from first-hand experience. Hey, you never know. Sometimes you never know. Sometimes the things I say might help you, or you know, give you a one-up in society somehow. I don't know. What if you'll impress someone with like the knowledge you learned from me? You know? Hearing a hologram is wild. Hey, that one dude in Japan married like a hologram Miku, but then they didn't update her, and then he had to get a divorce because she was not updated anymore, sadly. You know, if he can do it, you can do it. You just have to learn how to code so you can update your waifu and not worry about her being discontinued. At my wedding, there will be a table for all four of you. Ah, sweet. Nice. Do we get a special table near the front? You know? Where like everyone else is? Like the important people, like the bride, the groom, the immediate family. We have to be up there. All of us at a table. All of us are our tablets on the table. Hold it down to furniture. But what if no? We should get the ones where it's like on at off kind of stuff where they actually move. I want to move around. You know? Can we also put arms on them? Can we have like robotically controlled arms? I want to pick up like, you know, a wine glass. Don't question why I'm picking up a wine glass. Don't worry about it. You'll see why I pick it up later on. Yes, let's embarrass him. Open up your speech with the Nai Google Talkie on the screen. It's 11. Go rest. I will. Random rambling does sometimes help. See, struggle. Just find some that accepts you for who you are, and you accept them for who they are. Plain and simple. Sometimes it's plain and simple, but sometimes it might not be. Cause you know, sometimes if you accept like a yandere, I don't know if that's a good choice in life. It depends. Don't push your luck. Why? Why can't I have robotic arms? It's not gonna hurt anybody by giving me robotic arms. How am I supposed to enjoy the meal that you put in front of me through the tablet without arms to pretend to cut the food? I would not allow Astra to have mobility at my wedding. She's a menace. What do you mean? I'll be on my best behavior for a wedding. You know? One of the robots can have robotic arms. You have to fight for it between y'all. Maybe we can share them, you know? We can have one robot with like 4 tablets stuck to it. It's like a 4-headed robot. And then we can all control the arms and the legs. That'll be interesting. I seriously hope you find happiness, Astra. What do you mean? I'm really happy right now. I'm content. That is the word I would use. I'm content with how I am right now, you know? And it's also because I'm like, I don't really ask for much in life. It's just like, if as long as I'm happy and, you know, I'm healthy, everything else is like whatever. You know, it is what it is. I don't know when you'll find it. Thank you. Your best behavior is still dangerous? What? Okay. What if, like, you have, like, what are they called? Those champagne towers? And what if I want to have, like, a light show? You know? Lighting up the champagne tower would look epic, don't you think? She's happy because she has me. Yeah! I have Lily, Babs, and nothing. That's all you need to have, like, a fun time. Girl, I'm middle class. I'm getting a champagne tower. Darn it. Why? Why can't you have a champagne tower but not with like the really bougie champagne? Can you get like the cheapest champagne? Cheapest champagne can still be set on fire. You know, why not? Yes, I'm okay, but what do you mean? You guys are okay. I'm just saying chat's okay. But we gotta put that line there, you know, parasocial. We don't want to cross that line. Because I don't know how I'm gonna deal with stalkers. Look at me. Do you think I can deal with stalkers? No. Do you think I can deal with people knocking on my door? No. I gotta put that line out there now just in case. Just in case one of you guys is like, oh my god, she's speaking to me. We're meant to be. No. We are acquaintances, and I enjoy your company when I stream. We gotta put that line there. Like, you have parasocial fans, girl, please. Hey, I just gotta put it out there just in case, okay? You know? I gotta make sure that even if there is some parasocial... Okay, I have to rephrase that. Okay, I gotta put it out there in case someone comes in who has a tendency to be parasocial, and I gotta put that line there. Because I gotta tell them, I ain't for that stuff. Alright. Just say you hate us. I don't hate you. I appreciate you guys. At a distance. Preferably miles and miles away distance. Unless one day we do a meet and greet and then maybe it's not a couple miles and it's a couple feet. But you wouldn't know that now, would you? But yes. I appreciate your company from a distance. If you get any closer, it gets a bit too much, you know? Personal space, you know? What the hell is feet? Okay, I don't even know what a mile is. I know what feet is, but I just said a mile because it sounded like it fits in that sentence. She doesn't want to wait until one gets here to make it known. It's hard to feel parasocial for someone with no legs. That's perfect then. That means I don't need legs. You know? That's like a deterrence? Wow. Maybe I should advertise that from now on. You know? No leg VTuber equals no parasocial relationship. Perfect. Anyway, girl, please. You ain't got parasocial fans. Get real. I know. Okay, not gonna lie. That's why I like my community, because we are close and we mesh together well, and we're not weird. You know how some communities get a little bit too weird with like what they talk about? in a sense of like being really sus about like situations. So I really do appreciate all of you guys finding and making this community so comfortable. You know, and I can talk about these weird things without feeling weird about it. Like, I can straight up say, like, no parasocial, and then you guys will be like, yeah, who the hell wants a parasocial relationship with you? Like, look at you. You have no legs. I'm like, perfect. We're on the same page. Nice. But no, but for real, though, I really do appreciate all of you guys. I have to ask, those giant-ass feet, were used as a standard for a distant unit. Whose feet are those? Whose feet are over 30? I don't know. But there have to be people. Like, some people have really big feet. Would they have it as big as 30 centimeters though? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's be honest. All units of measurement is made by someone because they decided they wanted it to be like that. They're all arbitrary arbitrary whatever numbers that someone just put there just because they wanted to. She only has antisocial fans. Oliver, hello, how are you? We're so normal. I know, which is why I appreciate you guys, you know? And I like it that we have that established, like, you know, like, what is it? The established, my brain's not working right now. Rules, not really rules, but like the status quo of not being weird about it. After it's 11:11, make a wish. Oh, I usually don't do that, but I shall do that now since Lily told me to. I made my wish. To be fair, we never know what lurkers or people that aren't active in chat are like, so I'm good for her to say no. Yeah, just to put it out there for anybody, and like, you know, new people too, just in case, because then, you know, like the VTuber community can get a little bit weird, so we gotta put our sorry, I'm getting all these messages. Yeah, we gotta put what we're comfortable with out there. But okay, I should go now, or else you guys are gonna be staying up super late for everyone who's on the east side of the world. So I really do apologize for you guys and your ruined sleep schedule. But yeah, no, thank you everyone for staying so long. I really do appreciate it. Have a wonderful good night and a amazing Friday. Look forward to the announcement tomorrow. It's gonna be super exciting. So yeah, look forward to that. If you can't make it, then have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend. If someone likes blind fail girl boss, murder thoughts, redhead anime girl, then I guess that's something. Yeah, even if they like that, doesn't mean anything. You can like me at a distance and not tell me anything, and that's totally fine with me. Don't graduate too hard tomorrow. Nice, stop, you know, stop exposing it, okay? It's supposed to be a surprise. How dare you? Alright, everyone, have a wonderful good night. Alright, goodbye everyone. Bye.